You guys, I don't even know where to start with this post, but I guess we're just gonna get into it. 2 weeks ago, our embryo transfer was canceled due to thin lining. My clinic wanted to see if my cycle would start on its own, so they told me to wait 2 weeks to see if it started, and if it hadn't started today, to call them, and then maybe we could do some medication to jumpstart my cycle. At our last appointment, the nurse did let me know that there is going to be a week in October that the clinic is going to be closed. And I had asked her, are we going to make sure that this lines up right so that, we aren't going to be doing an embryo transfer during that week that you're closed? And she assured me, yes, we're paying attention to the schedule. We will not line anything up to interfere with that week. So today, my cycle still hasn't started. I called the clinic to let them know, left them a message, and I was at work when the clinic called me back. The nurse was like, yeah, sounds like you need some medication to jumpstart your cycle. Let me look at the calendar here. And then she was like, if you start your medication today, your embryo transfer would line up exactly with when we're closed. So she said, let's just wait and see if your cycle starts. And if it hasn't started by October 17th, then we can start you on medication. First of all, October 17th is a month away. Then I asked, what if my cycle naturally starts, before October 17th? And then she said, well, with the way it lines up, we probably would just have to not do it this cycle because we're closed for a week. And with you being on stims, we need to monitor you closely. We won't have any nurses here to monitor you. And all of our doctors are going to be gone. There will be no one to do your embryo transfer. And I was at work, so I was so in shock, and I didn't, now I have a million questions that I want to ask. But I think someone messed up somewhere along the line with the calendars and stuff, because the past 2 weeks we've been doing nothing. If they knew this was going to line up this way, why wouldn't you have me start the medication to jumpstart my cycle a week ago, 2 weeks ago? I've been sitting here doing nothing. And now it feels like we've just wasted another month without an embryo transfer. I don't know why my clinic is closed for a week, but for the life of me, I can't understand why you would completely shut down a fertility clinic when there are so many time-sensitive procedures. So basically, if my period does not start on its own tonight, we are waiting another month or two indefinitely before we can even try to transfer.